Want to chip like a pro? Bryson DeChambeau's revolutionary chipping method might just be the answer you've been looking for. Discover his unique approach and learn how to gain an edge on the green. Unlock the secrets of Bryson DeChambeau's legendary chipping technique. This video reveals his meticulous approach step by step so you can dramatically improve your short game. Discover his unique approach and learn how to gain an edge on the green. Bryson DeChambeau is not just one of the most powerful players on tour. He's also known for his scientific mindset and radically methodical approach to the game.
So the goal here is to feel like you fractionally just clip the front edge.
While most golfers rely on feel, Bryson builds repeatable systems. His short game isn't just talent, it's engineering in motion. In golf, consistency around the green separates the amateurs from the elite. A reliable short game means saving strokes, controlling the scoreboard, and recovering even when drives fall short. Precision and control on chip shots can make the difference between a bogey and a birdie, and that's exactly where Bryson's method stands out. When it comes to the short game, Bryson DeChambeau doesn't rely on feel or guesswork. He's built his method around consistency. And it all starts with mastering just 3 shots.
I'll hit a little bump and run, so you can see bump and run where it lands and where it rolls out to, right? About pin high. I can go square shot, which lands just a little bit further and rolls out pretty much to the same place. And then I get a flop shot. I'll hit a super high flop shot. It lands pretty much right there and stops right next to it as well. So those are 3 shots that I usually hit. They're very stock. And you got to get good with those because you got to be able to hit any shot and every shot. Those 3 will take care of pretty much every single shot on the golf course. So now you go into the rough, right? And you have 3 types of lies. So you can see this lie. See how bad it is, how deep it is. It's almost to the ground. This is a good lie, and then that's a medium lie. All 3 shots require different types of motions through impact.
First up, the bump and run. Bryson plays this shot with a slightly closed face, landing the ball early and letting it release out. It's simple, reliable, and his go-to when he has green to work with.
Almost gonna be like a fairway shot, but I usually choke down on it just a little bit. The ground is here, ball height's about here. So I have to shorten the club, so I choke down on it about that much. And then from there, I'm just holding it, hovering it, and I try and pretty much pick it off of the ground. Ooh, almost.
Next, the high spinning chip. Here he focuses on making clean contact and controlling the amount of grass between the club and the ball. He adjusts the face slightly open, chokes down on the grip, and creates just enough bite to stop it fast after the first bounce.
Second shot, medium lie. I open the face a little bit. I always check how much grass is behind the ball when I'm kind of setting it behind the ball. I always check to see how big that clump is. Based on how much practice I've had, I know how much harder to hit it to get it out of that lie. So I believe, being this much, open it, kind of sense the energy that I need to give it, and I let it come out and hopefully go in. Oh, almost. But I make sure I open the face so that it doesn't come out too hot, because there are times where that ball will jump off the face and knuckle and run way past the hole. So I loft up to make sure that when it does come out hot, it just goes higher and not farther.
And finally, the high flop shot. Face wide open, weight forward, and a clean, committed strike. Bryson warns if you lose control of the face angle through impact, the ball comes out dead. But when you hit it right, it flies high and lands soft. Exactly what you need around tight pins or deep rough.
What you gotta do is get that heel into the ground. See how much more I've put the club down. So I'm trying to get that heel in there to dig it out, just like that, okay? But I'm pretty much almost chunking it to get out and roll it, just like that. So you wanna feel like you're almost playing a bunker shot out of those bad lies.
Should improve.
3 shots, 1 club, and full control. Bryson doesn't train for trick shots. He trains for repeatable tools that hold up in any situation. Bryson doesn't just hit chip shots. He breaks them down, drills them, and tests them under every condition. His training starts with the basics, short, controlled chips to calibrate feel, body movement, and club path. He focuses on radius control, using the bounce, and a clean strike, always brushing the turf after the ball.
Radius control is pretty much everything in wedging, and using the bounce and having like proper closure through impact. Those 3 things. I think it was 3.
He avoids wrist action and keeps the lead arm straight, feeling like he's sweeping the ground with a broom. He practices all 3 shots repeatedly, bump and runs for rollout, high spinning chips for bite, and flop shots for height. Each one over and over until he can hit them with total consistency.
After I start chipping and getting my levels all good, making sure I'm comfortable, feeling like I'm, ooh, they go in? Clicked.
But his real edge comes from how he practices. Bryson doesn't stop after 1 good shot. His standard is clear.
It wasn't about the 1 good shot that I hit. It was about how many times can I hit that again and again and again. How repeatable was I? And so, sure, I could hit it 5 times in a row very well, a certain shot shape, 3 times in a row well with the other shot shape. It was always about how do I hit it more consecutively again and again and again and again. If I say to myself, I'm gonna hit this 10 times in a row and I do it and I accomplish it, why not go 11? It's just like when you're in the gym and you go 10 reps, like, oh, there's no more. And then you just take a second break and you got that 1 more in you. And that's just that 1 more. If you've got that 1 more mentality, a 1% better mentality, there's no stopping you. Why are you gonna stop at 10? So my goal in repeatability is hitting 1 shot shape for you, which is your favorite shot, the stock cut. I wanna see how many times you can do it in a row the exact same way. I'm talking be as nitpicky as possible. If it doesn't curve the same amount, you start over. You have to get your mind into a place where it's going to happen every single time, no matter the situation.
That's how he builds true repeatability. Shot shape, ball flight, trajectory, all dialed in on command. He treats practice like a challenge, a system to be tested, not just time to hit balls. Start with 1 club, focus on ball first contact, set personal benchmarks, 5 consistent chips, then push to 10. The goal is not variety, it's consistency under pressure. Rory McIlroy keeps the flight low, landing it short and letting it release smoothly towards the pin. Clean setup, controlled tempo, just like Bryson recommends.
Basically, the first thing you want to do with a bump and run, it's all about setup. So you want to try to keep the ball a little bit back in your stance. If anything, try to get a little bit closer to it, get the shaft a little more vertical. And then from there, once you're in this position, you just want to try to lean a little bit of pressure onto your left side, to keep that on the left side, to drive the ball forward and to make it run when it's on the green. That's really it. I mean, from setup here, everything's sort of on your left side, the club's going, left. And really from here, it's just about, it's rocking your shoulders back and through, picking your little target on the green where you want to land it, and then just let it go.
The high spinning chip. Scottie Scheffler applies precise contact and loft control to get that 1 hop and stop effect, the signature of a confident short game.
But basically, to hit the high spinner, always need an open club face. That way I can hit it harder, and it's that speed that creates the spin on the ball. In order for it not to go super far, I got to add loft. So first things first, open it up, then grip the club. I got the ball in the front of my stance, and one of the most important things for me to feel on a shot like this is I like to feel hooky. If I, try and hit a lot of cut spin on a shot like this, I'm going to go too far across the ball, and it's going to cause the ball to ride up the face instead of catching in the grooves. So in order for me to catch the ball in the grooves, I like to feel as if I'm hooking it, and that way I can get more spin on the ball. It also shallows it out to where I can use the bounce and the ball go up in the air as well. So
The flop shot. Tiger Woods demonstrates how to hit high, soft, and over trouble, opening the face, accelerating through impact, and landing it with spin right on target.
if you're on a short-sided or a bunker. Now, for me, it's all this dependent on lie. So right here, I got a tight fairway lie, slightly down grain. I need to hit the ball high. Now for me, when I try and hit these shots, I really try and feel as if the heel of the club is always accelerating and the toe of the club is never shutting down. So it's important, like for me, I like to swing the hosel and try and really feel as if this hosel is really moving through the golf ball at speed. So I try and feel like it gets faster as it gets towards the golf ball. So you're not seeing a shot where it's not like that and rolling over. I try and feel like the heel moves and accelerates to a finish.
Bryson's chipping method isn't about magic. It's about process. He strips it down to 3 essential shots, trains them with discipline, and builds a system that holds up when it matters most. Try this method for a week. Focus on feel, not force. Set your own benchmarks, 5 clean chips, then 10. And when you step onto the course, trust the work you've already done. Now it's your turn. What's your go-to chip shot? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video.